Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a quick pick a card reading for your current love life or relationship with a person. This could be contact, no contact, it doesn't matter. It's just going to be a message for you. So we're going to start off with pile 1, which is the malachite, pile 2, which is an orange calcite, and then pile 3, which is a sardonyx. I'm going to give you a moment to figure out which one you want, and then I will begin your reading. Hi pile 1, thank you for choosing to watch this video. My name is Tiffany and I am with Mystic Tarot. I'm going to start off with just an idea, pulling a few cards about your person, and then a few cards about you, or how y'all feel about each other, and then a mutual connection, cards for your connection, and then kind of seeing where their head is at when it comes to you in this relationship. Okay, so this is about your person. Several cards came out. Okay, so your person, it looks like they might be a little fearful of what their next step is. I feel like they might feel like they should be accomplishing a little bit more right now. So they might show up in your relationship as someone who isn't really as invested. And I think it's because they're trying to figure things out. If y'all have been having issues, they are really kind of ignoring them or ignoring the solutions that could be coming up, or if you're wanting to say, I get an answer from them right now, or wanting to, clear the air now, see where their head is at, what do they want from you, things like that. They might not be in the place to give you that right now because they don't know. It looks like they're trying to figure out their own way right now. So let's see about how you are feeling in this relationship. So you're definitely hurt right now. Feeling left out. So maybe this is no contact. Maybe they've distanced themselves from you, or just made you feel, maybe unwanted possibly. Or maybe not even that. Maybe they're just not able to, validate your needs right now, and that's causing some form of pain here. Let's see, get a couple more cards. Here we go. They're definitely not showing you love. They're definitely not giving you some attention right now, and it is bothering you. Like I said, they are in a position to they are in the position to right now kind of focus on their own thing, being a little bit confused, going through their own personal turmoil. A card fell. Let me see if I can find it. Several cards fell. So this is for your dynamic with them. They just can't offer you what it is that you're looking for. They do want you to be very patient with them. You'll have to decide whether or not it's worth waiting, being patient. I do feel like you might be in a better position in life than they are with this Empress card right here on the side. Makes me feel like you might be the whole package, and they know that. And so they might, care about you enough to not necessarily, I don't know. I do feel like there's love here. There is, excuse me, a connection here, but they just can't deliver. I do feel like delays are blessings in disguise here. So, having to wait it out, you'll get a better version of them if you're willing to wait. They just cannot offer it right now. Just kind of side note, you are being represented by the Empress here, which means, you are a person that can make things happen, that you can have what it is that you're wanting. You don't have to dumb it down for anybody. You don't have to settle, if you will. Trust yourself. Be honest with yourself about this. Is this even worth fighting for? Is this even worth waiting on? I don't think that they are ready to have anything with you right now. Even if you are in a committed relationship with them, I do feel like they are really on the fence about if they're going to stay in this or not. Remember your worth. be honest with yourself. If your needs are not getting met and you're not asking for anything, outrageous, you might want to revisit kind of what you should do with this person, kind of how you feel. Let me see if I can get an advice card for you here. See, pursue bigger and greater endeavors. There's something better for you out there. Not to say this person isn't great. They're just not great for you, especially for right now. This is asking you to connect to the divine through meditation or prayer. So that goes back to being honest with yourself, doing some self-reflection, counting, the pros and cons of this person or this relationship, because it's time for you to be happy. It's time for you to love yourself and find someone who can love you too at the same time. New discoveries that lead to celebration. So I do believe that this is an advice for you to move on from this relationship, at least for right now, because this person is not ready. Thank y'all so much for listening to my reading today. If you are interested in any personal readings, I do have a website, mystictarotpsychic.com, where you can book safely on that website. All the information is in the description box. Thank you so much. Hey, Pile 2, if you chose the orange calcite, this reading is for you. This is going to be a love relationship reading. It doesn't matter if you're in contact or not in contact. I'm going to be pulling cards for how they feel about you in this relationship or where they're at in their life right now. And same for you. And then a connecting read plus some advice for you. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and pull cards for your person. Make it make sense for you. This is more so describing you, then this will be your side. And then the person will be the other side. Let's see here. Wow, this person is really thinking about you in this relationship. It does show love here. With the Hermit card, it could be energy where maybe you're not communicating, but they are definitely thinking about you, or they've pulled back. But I think that, to me, it makes me feel like they're wanting to kind of go into hibernation with you in this relationship. It makes me feel like they want to kind of close off the world and just kind of be and bask in your light, your energy. They're doing a lot of reflection on this. They are really thinking about how they feel about you. So this makes me feel like maybe they're a little uncomfortable. Maybe y'all are not on the best of terms right now. Or maybe you might be a little bit more insecure or show up in this relationship being a little bit needy. And they don't know how they can show you they love you more than they already have possibly. Or maybe this could also indicate here that they know they haven't been honest with you, or they know they've been kind of moving in a sketchy way. But there is love here. And so they're doing that contemplation, trying to figure out what to do next now that they've said maybe burn a bridge, or just haven't been behaving in a respectable way, especially when they're dealing with somebody. But with that Two of Cups there, just makes me feel like they really do love you, and they're maybe kind of, regretting hurting you, wanting to tell you in some kind of way how much they care about you and love you. You might have been having dreams about this person. They might have been trying to talk to you through telepathy. Let's see where you're at. See, it shows here some pain. So this person just wasn't moving correctly. I do like to read the Five of Wands reverse as a personal turmoil. So if you have been dealing with any type of insecurities, anxiety, not feeling good enough, not really, recognizing your self-worth, that is going to affect this relationship and probably relationships in the future. So try to work on that. This could be their pile and not your pile over here on the right. And that would mean that maybe they're going through some personal dynamics that you two are now kind of, you're picking up on them being that way. Let's see. Definitely pain. You are in pain. Bless your heart. Let's see here. If you feel that you need to reach out to somebody for some form of therapy, counseling, support system, please do so. These are, maybe a little bit kind of harsh cards, although they're not like the heavier cards in the deck, but the Three of Swords there with the pain there and kind of losing maybe desire to, move forward or something like that. Just know that this person does love you. I feel like this could be a trauma bond type of dynamic too. So maybe, even though there's love there, y'all shouldn't be together, possibly. I do see you being a little bit more open now, or will be in the very near future, on starting something brand new by yourself. So like not really holding on to this dynamic, not really hoping and wishing and praying. Like you might just be kind of ready to go into a new direction. Let's see about the connection between you and this person. This card wants to come out. Lots of pain. This could have been involving another person. It could have been involving the matriarchy in the family. So maybe they have traditions. Maybe their culture or the mother in the family might have some sort of say-so or control over what they do and what they don't do. This could be a mother of the children. It could be siblings. It could be another woman. One thing I can say is I don't think it's completely over between y'all. There's so much that has to be released in this dynamic between you and this person before it can work. You cannot allow this person to trigger you the way they have. You're going to have to find some form of emotional strength and restraint. You can't, find happiness through somebody else. You have to find that within yourself first. I think that this person is just as drained as you are with this dynamic. Again, I don't think that it's completely over. I do think that you're still connected in a lot of ways, especially with the strings attached, with the crow kind of being attached to that person, even with the full, just with the lights and the stick. It just seems like they're still connected to you in some kind of way. I'm not really big on thinking that someone spiritually is using any type of, I'm gonna use the word magic for lack of better terms. But if you are like saying, doing any type of spells or, certain types of intentions, it might backfire on you, and vice versa. If they're doing it on you or someone is doing it on you, it's going to backfire. So I just with the cards here, not all times does it backfire, but with this particular dynamic, I think it might make things worse. So just be mindful of that if you're trying to manipulate, how they feel or how they see you and things of that nature. I think it goes back to you needing to nurture yourself, love yourself, get your self-worth back up, and that will, if nothing else, make you happier and more whole than what you are now. But again, I don't think that this is completely over. I still feel like y'all have some strings attached, some things that you're having to work through. So try to find some strength in knowing that you will be okay. But if you continue to go back and forth with this person or allowing this person to dictate where you are at in life, you're going to be unhappy. So try to find ways so you can free yourself here. Like this is showing, trust your intuition, trust your gut, recognize how much pain you've already been in and how much, the lack of expression, love expression that you've already experienced. And do you want to continue to go through that? Thank you so much for listening to my reading. If this pile did not resonate with you, definitely choose a different pile. I am available for personal readings. I do have all the information in the description below. My website is mystictarotpsychic.com. It is a secure site, so if you would like to go in there and check things out, I'd appreciate it. Have a good one. Thank you. Hold up. I didn't get y'all any advice cards. Hold, please. Let's see what's your advice cards for this pile 2. Okay, let's see here. Excuse me. So, okay. Well, it's basically saying what I was saying before. It's time for you to focus on you. Reflection on past and current situations. Spend time by yourself so you can really delve into what you've experienced in this relationship. Again, evaluate, feed out what doesn't serve you, reevaluate the situation. You might think through your obsessive, idea, or if they're being obsessive, that this is something that's meant to be. I don't think that it is. I feel like it's time for you to move away and focus back on yourself. So please take heed to this and just reevaluate where you're at. How you feel, how you've been feeling. Does the bad times weigh out the good times? Sometimes just because you have a few good times here and there, or you have history together, does not mean that this person is good for you and you're good for them. So just be mindful of that. But I really think that this is a nice reminder from Spirit that it's time for you to take care of you. Become obsessed with yourself right now. Evaluate what you have going on in your life. Retreat. Take time to yourself to heal. Thank you, guys. Hey, Pile 3, if you pick the sardonyx for your reading, this will be a reading between you and your person. Doesn't matter if you're in contact or not in contact. I will be pulling cards for them, how they feel, what they have going on, or how they feel about you. Pull cards on where you are at. If one pile represents you instead of what I say, then take that. I will also pull cards for your connection, mutual connection, and then advice. So let's start off with your person. Kind of getting some energy here for your person. 6 of Pentacles, that's positive energy to start off with. Let's see here. All right. Your person is very fun to be around. Excuse me, I dropped a card. Let me pick it up. Lots of passion with this person. Lots of energy of wanting to give as much as they're getting. A lot of passion. They might still be a little on the young side or immature side. And that doesn't mean that they're negative. They just might be a little bit more eccentric or outgoing. It does show me here that they might not be ready to commit with that King of Wands, but they're definitely fun to be around. There's a lot of passion between you and this person. They do like you as much as you like them right now. But I would kind of pump the brakes with them just a little bit here, just to kind of see if they're going to be consistent with this energy that they're giving you. I think that they have good intentions, but I think that they might love. And yes, I definitely think that they love. Maybe they have a lot of feminine energy around them to where they understand how women tick, what makes women happy. And I say women, but make it make sense for you if it's a different gender and whatnot. But it does show here that they might really be in tune to connections and things of that nature. But with that non-committal card there, makes me kind of just wanting to foreshadow this with enjoy the person for sure. Recognize that the person does feel you, see you, they are attracted to you. They are definitely connected to you. But just so you don't count your eggs before they hatch, I would just be mindful of how quick you move with this person. Now for you, it does show here, letting your guard down, allowing yourself to be vulnerable here. Let's see here. I mean, you're so strong. I think this person brings out the best in you, to be honest. All my readings have had the 5 of Wands today. So maybe this is just a season for people needing to kind of figure out what they want or don't want. Working out the kinks, things of that nature. I definitely feel like you're in the position to be loved right now. I feel like this person wants to continue to shower you with love. I do feel like on some level, it's okay for you to let your guard down a little bit. Just make sure you're not being love bombed here. Again, this King of Wands is always my player card. Always the person that loves love, but doesn't love commitment. So that kind of gives me Sagittarius vibes. But nonetheless, I do feel like you are extremely beautiful to them. They're definitely attracted to you. There's something about you that just kind of pulls this romantic side out of them. Especially with this like extremely feminine Leo card here, well, strength card. It just seems so fluid between y'all. I feel like you could be the person that kind of unlocks that fear, like allows that fear to kind of go away of commitment, to where they will be more open to commitment in the future just because of your energy that you exude, on your own without this person even activating it. But let's see, what's the energy between you two? This is a very beautiful energy. I do sense that, even though you are very, beautiful in your own right, especially to this person, and you exude this inner power and fierceness and vulnerability, which is great. You might still deal with past trauma from old people or a person from your past that, you might still be holding on to. So if you don't necessarily do it with this person, but you might find that you're still holding on to some pain, that you're going to have to let that go in order for, you to have that relationship that you're looking for. I mean, I think that you're so close to it if you're not in it already. And that might unlock where your fear is right here, or past, trauma and issues and bad relationships, and their fear of commitment over here. It kind of mirrors each other, even on the table right here. So that could be a mirroring aspect where, they don't want to commit, but you're fearful of committing to a terrible situation again. So ultimately, I feel like y'all could help each other grow in this area. So let's see about your mutual connection. King of Cups. This person's in love with you. I think you're in love with them. Or if you've just started dating, I think that you're going to be very connected with the heart and the mind. You probably feel each other, think about each other texts each other when you think about each other, etc. Let's see. Take it slow. They want to take it slow. Wow. I do feel like this is a promising connection. Take it slow, though. I think that you have a lot of favor in this. I do believe there's some form of disharmony that you've experienced in your life that has created the strength that you now exude. But I feel like if you take it slow and you allow this person to move at their pace as well, well, you lead the slow pace because they look like they want to move pretty fast. But if you kind of pump the brakes and kind of, monitor how quick you go and allow this person to open up to you emotionally, which I think that they will. I think that you have a lot of promise in this connection. Just take your time. And work on you. I feel like you've done so much up until this point, but there's still that little nagging, maybe negative Nancy in your head that, tells you that this isn't going to work, or you'll never have it, or it's too good to be true, etc. Let's get some advice cards for you and this person. For pile 3, advice cards for pile 3. Celebration. Wow. Good times come from hard work. Time spent in good company. So again, I think you've been working on yourself. I think this person's been working on them too. And I honestly think that they might not have been as intentional with their self-work as you have been. But I do believe that through your work that they probably will unlock a few things in them. So let's see. Declutter, let go of old items. Create a new sacred space for yourself. Allow yourself to let go of the old pain. This does not define you. You do not have to identify with the marriage that didn't work out, or the childhood abuse, or the abandonment that you've experienced. That does not have to be your identity anymore. Let that stuff go. If not for this relationship, just for your own personal happiness in the future. And rest. Listen to your body, mentally and physically unwind. So meditate, sleep on it. not rush into things. Find ways to occupy yourself, to clean out that mental mess that you might have going on in your head. But you have a really good, promising opportunity here with this person. Thank you so much for listening to my reading. I do offer personal readings. You can go to my website, mystictarotpsychic.com, and it is a secure website, so you can book on there. All the description, all the information that you need is in the description box. If this does not resonate with you in your situation, you can definitely pick another pile. Thank you. Have a great night.